Hey guys, happy Monday! I'm gonna read with my new friend today. Alright, a new kitten, only a few weeks old. Her name is Gertie. Yeah. We're probably not gonna keep Gertie, but we're gonna make sure she stays alive for a little bit longer before we give her to Humane Society or shelter. So we're gonna help her with her. So I am allowed to read this book for Scholastic Adventures of Edward Tulane. Again, I'm allowed to read this book. Make a prediction what's going to happen in this last couple chapters. This is it, guys. This is the end. This is all she wrote. So 2 more chapters. Make a prediction what's going to happen. Okay, he's fixed up. He's ready to go. He was on the shelf next to another doll. What's going to happen in these chapters? Make that prediction go. Okay. All right. I'm going to put Gertie back over here. All right. You stay over there. You listen to the story and tell me how it is. All right. Tell me how you like the ending. All right. Here we go. There you are, my laddie. Meet the rabbit doll, said Lucius. The doll mender walked away, turning the lights on one by one. In the gloom of the shop, Edward could see the doll's head, like this, had been broken and repaired. His face was, in fact, a web of cracks. She was wearing a baby bonnet. How do you do? She said in a high, thin voice. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. Hello, said Edward. Have you been here long? She asked. Months and months, said Edward. But I don't care. One place is the same as another to me. Oh, not for me, said the doll. I have lived 100 years, and in that time I have been in places that were heavenly and others that were horrid. After a time you learn that each place is different, and how you become a doll in each place too. It's quite different. 100 years? I am old. The doll mender confirmed this. He said he was mending me, that I am at least 100. Edward thought about everything that had happened to him in this very short life. What kind of adventures could you have in a century? The doll said, I wonder who will come for me this time. Somebody will come. Somebody always comes. Who will it be? I don't care if anybody comes for me, said Edward. Well, that's dreadful, said the doll. There's no point on going if you feel that way. I'm just done with being loved, Edward told him. I'm done with loving. It's too painful. Pish, said the doll. Where is your courage? Somewhere else, I guess. You disappoint me. You disappoint me greatly. If you have no intention of loving or being loved, then the whole journey is pointless. Get over it. Get all over it now. I would leap if I was able to. Shall I push you? No, thank you. No. Well, what's that? Nothing. The dark in the doll shop was now complete. The old doll and Edward sat on the shelf and stared straight ahead. You disappoint me, said the doll. Her words made Edward think of Pellegrina, the warthogs of princesses, listening and love, spells and curses. If there was somebody waiting to love him, what if there was somebody whom he could love again? Was it possible? Edward felt his heart stir. No, he told his heart, not possible, not possible. In the morning, Lucius Clark came and unlocked the shop. Good morning, my darlings, he called out to him. Good morning, my lovelies. He switched on the sign that said open. The first customer was a little girl with her father. Are you looking for something special? Lucius Clark said to him. Yes, I'm looking for a friend. Her father put her on his shoulders and they walked slowly around the shop. Have you decided, Natalie? The father asked. Yes, she said. I want the one in the baby bonnet. Oh, you know, she is very old, a very good antique. She needs me. Next to Edward, the old doll let out a sigh. She seemed to sit up straighter. Lucius came and took off the shelf and handed her to Natalie. And when they left, the girl's father opened the door for the daughter and the old doll. A bright shaft of early morning light came flooding in, and Edward's heart heard quite clearly as he was sitting next to him the old doll's voice. Open your heart, she said. Someone will come for you. The door closed. The sunlight disappeared. Someone would come? Edward's heart stirred. He thought for the first time, for a long time, about the house on Egypt Street and Abilene winding his watch. No, he told himself, I don't believe it. Don't let yourself believe it. But it was too late. Someone will come for you. The China's rabbit's heart had begun, and again to open. That's the end of that chapter. And we're going to go on to our final chapter. You guys excited? I know I'm excited. Gertie's excited, wherever she went. Ollie's excited. Ivy's excited. The cat over here is excited. Even Lego behind me is excited. Let's finish it up, guys. Seasons pass, falls and winters, springs and summers, leaves blue, and the blew open the door of Lucius Clark's shop, and it rained, and the green, outrageous, hopeful light of spring came in. There were grandmothers, doll collectors, little girls with their mothers, and Edward Tulane sat there and waited. The seasons turned into years. Edward waited. He appreciated the doll's words. Someone will come, someone will come. And the old doll was right. Someone did come. It was springtime, it was raining, and there was dogwood blossoms on the floor of Lucius Clark's shop. She was a small girl, maybe 5. While her mother struggled to close a blue umbrella, the little girl walked into the store. When she came to Edward, she stood in front of him what seemed to be a long time. She looked at him, and he looked back at her. Someone will come, someone will come. The girl smiled, and she stood on her tippy toes and took Edward off the shelf. She cradled him in her arms. She held him in the same furious, tender way that Sarah Ruth had held him. Oh, thought Edward, I remember this. Madame, Lucius Clark said, could you please attend to your daughter? She's holding a very fragile and quite expensive doll. Maggie, said the woman, what have you got there? I got a rabbit, said Maggie. What? A rabbit. I want him. Remember, we're not buying anything. We're only looking. Madame, please. The woman came and stood over Maggie. She looked down at Edward. The rabbit felt dizzy. He wondered for a minute if his head had cracked open again, if he was dreaming. Look, Mama, look at him. I see him, said the woman. She dropped the umbrella. She put her hands on the locket and it hung around her neck. And Edward saw then that it was not a locket at all. It was a watch. A pocket watch. It was his watch. Edward? Said Abilene. Yes, said Edward. Edward? She said again, certain this time. Yes, said Edward. Yes. It's me. The end. Alright, so I really like that ending, guys. Excuse me if I smile a bit, but hey, I have just a couple questions, okay? One, what is Edward's overall feeling at the end of the story now? Again, what is Edward's overall feeling at the end of the story? And the final and all question, how did the story end? Okay, what happened in these last few words that made it all come together? Okay, again, how did Edward feel? And how did the story end? All right, hope you guys send me those comments on Seesaw and Dojo. Give me a few days to start up our next story. I probably won't start it right away on Tuesday, maybe not Wednesday, but I'll get started right away so we get the story done before the last day of school. All right, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.